Hi everybody, it's your Heckman librarian at home, Amanda Mattice. So we're getting to the end of this strange semester, and that means that final papers and projects are coming due. One of the things you might be working on towards the end here are your citations. Those notes that we make to indicate what sources we've built on in our papers. Depending on what your professor has required, you might be working with a different citation style, like MLA, APA, Chicago Turabian, and depending on the kinds of sources that you've used, you have to pay really close attention to the formatting, like the spaces and the punctuation. All of that can be a lot to keep track of. But don't worry, nobody expects you to have it all memorized. And in this video, I'm going to give you some recommendations for resources that can help you with those citations. So I'm going to start us off on the library homepage, like usual. That's library.calvin.edu. Did you know that the library has a guide all about how to make and manage citations? It's right here under the heading Research Help, this link called How to Cite. I'm going to click that so I can show you all of the cool stuff that's on this guide. So as you can see, there's a lot of different things to explore. For example, in the Why Do We Cite Sources tab here, you can get a quick refresher on academic integrity and also just the basics of what do we cite and what do we not cite. That's all pretty useful stuff. And this page for How Do I Cite This has a lot of good information, videos, and examples for how to do some basic citations in different styles. Let's go back to the top here. This tab for What Are Citation Styles has links to a lot of other really helpful resources. Let me scroll down here to show you what I mean. First of all, we've got the citation style manuals. These are the full collections of rules and examples for citing in different styles. If you want all the details, always check the manuals. As you can see, if we click on this tab for MLA, some of these styles we have in print and online, so you can refer to them from anywhere. In the all-around category, I also have to give a big shout out to Purdue Owl. Purdue Owl, if you care to explore that, is a great site. It's super extensive, kept very up to date, and gives you examples and rule lists for all of the main citation guides that you might want. So, for example, we can go into MLA Guide and see, as we scroll down, tabs for how to get a general introduction to that style, and then the formatting and style guide gives us more of the individual citation examples. So let's say I want to see how we cite a book in MLA on my Works Cited page. I can click that and scroll down, and I've got the rules explained to me and examples, so that's super useful. Going back to our citation guide here, another great thing right below Purdue Owl, you'll see some links to citation generators. Citation generators take info from your sources and automatically format them for you, which can save a lot of time. You should definitely check out this one, Cite, which is made by Calvin actually. Let me click on it to show you what that looks like. So here's an example of how you might use Cite. On the left here is where you can select what citation style you're using. Then below that you can select what kind of resource you want to cite, whether that's a book or a periodical or other kind of media. And here's where you can input the information about that source. So maybe like author, title, publisher. You usually want to put in as much information as you have. So then when we're ready, we can click Submit. And here's our citation, ready to copy and paste into our bibliography. Now, it's always a good idea to double check your citations, and sometimes having a different set of eyes to help you look or someone to ask questions can really make a difference. So finally, on this page for getting help, we've got some resources that can help you with that, including contacting librarians and our special guests, the Rhetoric Center consultants. Now, if you've never visited the Rhetoric Center or met with a Rhetoric Center consultant, I highly recommend it. They're there to help you improve your writing, from working on the flow of your paper to reviewing grammatical errors to looking over your citations. Right now, you'll notice while campus is closed, they are still offering assistance online. So check out their online appointment calendar or email them here. Finally, when it comes to questions about citation or research or anything like that, you really can't go wrong with talking to a librarian. We're always willing to help you, so feel free to reach out or comment below if you have other ideas for videos you'd like to see from Heckman Library.